Hey y'all, it's your girl Jay and welcome to my channel. If you are new, welcome back to my channel if you are not new. So today I'm going to be giving y'all a pregnancy update, okay? So I will literally be 8 months pregnant in 4 days. I don't think I gave y'all an update since I was fresh out of my first trimester. So I am officially in my 3rd trimester and I'm going to catch y'all up to date. So for those of you who don't know or just don't remember, so I found out I was pregnant at 5 weeks, okay? And I have been in pain ever since, okay? First they was telling me, oh, it's implantation cramps. And then I go back a few weeks later, oh, it's radial ligament pain. You need to rest. You need to take Tylenol. You need to do this, do that. Long story short, none of it works. I'm still in pain, okay? So if y'all have any suggestions on like anything that I'm about to say or tell y'all that I've been going through, please leave me a comment down below because I am open to any and all suggestions because your girl is just over it at this point, okay? So still having a round ligament pain. Still, it's something about, y'all know how like with Alzheimer's, like they have like sundown, like at the nighttime, like they just get like all rowdy and stuff like that. That's kind of how I feel in this pregnancy. Like most of the time I'm good during the day. But at nighttime, it's something about when that sun goes down or getting ready to go down, my body just starts acting up, okay? I start to get in so much pain. It's like, oh my, and then now recently I started having like side pains. Like at first it was like lower belly, like mid belly, and then it was like in the vaginal area. And then it would like shoot up my butt, like it was just like so much pain, right? So now lately, I have been having these side pains, like directly in each side. If I lay on my left side, the pain is in my right side. If I lay on my right side, the pain is in my left side. I tried pillows. I tried putting my leg up. I got a pregnancy pillow. Like nothing works, okay? And I'm telling y'all, I don't really do like yoga, which I think I should start doing. So if y'all do pregnancy yoga, let me know because that's one thing that my husband suggested and I said I'm gonna start doing it. But I was doing like stretches and then I also walk or whatever because like I said, the doctor was telling me to rest. The resting wasn't working, so I'm like, okay, let me try walking. The walking doesn't work. I'm still in pain. Like so far, nothing I have tried works, and it's almost every single night. At first it was almost every single night, and then it kind of like slowed up a bit. And I was able to go back to work because I had took a 2-month bed rest type of ordeal from work, right? So I was able to go back to work for a few months actually, and lately, like the last month, they are back just as bad, if not worse than the beginning of my pregnancy. So I'm off of work again. And that it still don't help. Like I'm still in so much pain. I'm miserable. I went to my doctor. Like I'm constantly going to my doctor, telling her like all of the stuff, all of the pain that I'm going through. And basically they're saying they're checking baby. Baby is always fine. Her everything is looking fine. Heart rate is always fine. So there's nothing that they can do, right? But for me, my iron was super low. So I don't know if that could have played a part in there. We won't know until I keep getting, so now I have to get these iron infusions. So I know I'm jumping all over the place, but listen, just keep up, okay? So I hope that works, okay? I don't know, like I've been trying to do like research and stuff like that, and you know, like you hear different people have different opinions. Watch 10 different videos and you get 10 different opinions as to the amount of pain, but one part did say that iron could play a part. So I wouldn't know for sure until I keep getting my iron. So speaking of iron, let's talk about iron. So my iron was super low. I had my blood work done, I think last month sometime, and I did the glucose test. I did all of that stuff. I passed the glucose test surprisingly because y'all know I am a foodie and that's all I do is eat. So I was actually surprised I passed the glucose test, but I did, period. Anyway, my iron was super low. My iron level was like at an 8, she said. And so she was like, she recommended me going to get at least 3 iron infusions before baby. And so I got my first iron infusion this actual past Thursday. And I was so scared because I psyched myself out, y'all. Like when I'm getting ready to do something, I like to do research on it, but I think that's a super bad thing because I'm watching so many videos of people with some how they broke out in hives and had all these different reactions. And one girl said she had to get rushed to the hospital. And y'all, I had psyched myself out. I was like, nope. I had told my husband, like, no, I am not going. I am not doing it. And he was like, oh, we doing it or whatever. So we ended up going to the hospital. Good thing my infusion was actually at a hospital instead of at a clinic. So if anything did happen, I was in good hands, right? I was at the hospital already. So I actually went and I did not have any side effects that day. Like everything was fine. The infusion itself was an hour and a half, and then they keep you an hour afterwards on the first infusion. She said after that, I would only have to stay 30 minutes afterward, but they kept me an hour. Just to make sure that everything looked good and I wasn't having any type of reaction or anything. Like I said, like that day, I was fine. And I don't know, like one girl had told me like to take snacks with me. So that's one thing me and my husband did. We did stop at Walgreens and grab some snacks. So I was eating and snacking throughout the whole thing. So maybe that helped me like not have like feel sick. Because a lot of people say like they were throwing up and all this stuff. So that day I didn't have any reactions or anything to it. But the next day, come Friday, which was yesterday, I did have a major migraine from the time I woke up to take my kids to school to later that night. Like I took a nap while the kids were at school. I woke up a few hours later, the migraine was gone, but then a few hours later it came right back. And then I was in bed last night, woke up this morning, it was gone. So that was the only side effect that I personally had, was the migraine. And as y'all know, there's nothing you can really take for a migraine. Like they tell you can take a Tylenol up to 500 milligrams, but they don't do nothing. So I didn't even bother taking the Tylenol. I just like rocked it out. But I have 2 more infusions coming up. I have to get 3 done before baby girl is here. Now, speaking of when she's here, she is due the beginning of November. But my doctor that I'm with now, which is a different one from my other kids, but the one that I'm with now, she was explaining to me how, since I have a history of small babies, my first baby was 5 pounds, 15 ounces. My second baby was 5 pounds, 12 ounces. That she, she liked to take the baby early. So she liked to induce early. So I go, actually this upcoming Friday for another ultrasound, which is why I said I would keep y'all updated or whatever. So I go this week Friday for another growth ultrasound. So if baby is still small, because my last ultrasound, I think she was coming in at like 1 pound. So she said if she's in like the 10th percentile, then we're going to talk induction, which would put me at mid October for having her. So we still don't know yet. I will come back with another video with another update for y'all in about a week or 2, and letting y'all know what's going on with that. But yes, so she was like, since I have a history of small babies, she liked to take the baby at 37 weeks when it's considered full term, because it's 2 things. She was like, either you just have small babies, like you just produce small babies, or she was like, your placenta cannot be giving the baby all the things that it needs, right? And she was like, and that's what leads to stillbirths and things like that. And she was like, she don't like to play around with that stuff, and I'm perfectly okay with that. Like I never heard that before. So the way she explained it, I'm probably not articulating it right, but the way she explained it to me made a lot of sense. So, and then like with everything that I've been going through and all the pain that I've been going through, I'm okay with 37 weeks. And I know everybody like, oh, you have to let the baby finish cooking, like go your whole 40 weeks. But y'all, when I told y'all misery has been in this house with this pregnancy, I'm telling y'all, like I can't sleep at night. I'm up all hours of the night. And now that the kids are back in school, I'm barely getting any sleep as it is. Like I know y'all probably seen like my videos kind of slowed down a little bit. And that's because I'm sleeping during the days now because I can't sleep at night. Like I'm up to like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And then it's like when I finally get to sleep and finally get comfortable, now I gotta pee. And it's so crazy because it feels like my bladder is so freaking full and I gotta pee. And then you go pee and it's only a couple of drops. And it's just like, dude, like I don't know if I should start wearing a pamper or what, a diaper or whatever you want to call it, a brief. But y'all, I have just been going through it. But I am going to try to keep up with my content as much as possible. It is going to slow down, and I apologize again for that. Like I said, I am going through a lot right now physically, and then it's also taking an emotional toll, because it's like you feel like don't nobody understand what you're going through, right? Although it's people who probably went through what I'm going through, if not worse than what I'm going through. But in the midst of it, in the moment, you feel like don't nobody understand. Like you telling the doctor, you can tell, and I tell my husband, like, babe, I'm in so much pain. He come and try to rub me, and it's just like, no, like, don't touch me. Like, you know, like when I don't know about y'all, but when I'm in pain, I don't want to be touched. And it ain't nothing against you. I love you, but don't touch me. Then when he goes to give me my space, it's like, okay, why you not all up on me loving me? I'm a little crazy, okay? I don't know what I want, but I know I want to be pain-free. So, y'all, I'm just ready to have this baby. And like I said, if y'all have any suggestions or anything that I can do to get rid of the pain, anything. And then also, my doctor recommended a belly band. So I did go out. I got me a belly band because she did say that the baby was sitting like kind of low or whatever. So that could be causing things to hurt down there. And I went and got a belly band. And I don't even know if it worked because I only literally wore it for like 2 hours. And I took it off because it started creating back pain. Like, I don't know if I got like the wrong size or whatever, but it had an attachment that you could like self-fit. And y'all, when I tell y'all it caused so much back pain, I was like, nope, it ain't even worth it. Like, you kind of fix one problem and then you create another one. So I was just like, nope. So I stopped using that. So yeah, like I said, my next thing I'm going to try is yoga. I'm going to start my yoga starting today. Watch a couple of YouTube videos. If y'all have any particular person that y'all watch that y'all would recommend, just let me know, and I'm all for it, okay? But yeah, so I will keep y'all updated on whether or not we're going to get induced. I do want to film that process, but I'm not going to lie to y'all. When I'm in pain, I'm a completely different person. So I'll probably be like, get that camera out my face and blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know. I want to film it. Like, it's a great idea, but I just don't know if I'm going to be able to. So maybe I'll have my husband do like clips here and there, and I'll try to put something together for y'all for like a pregnancy or a birth vlog or something like that. We'll see how that goes, but I'm not making no promises, okay? But yeah, I just have to come and give y'all an update. Your girl is still in pain. I get on here and I do my videos, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I do have a lot of good days, or like literal days, but the nights are really bad. But this past week with the girls going back to school and me sleeping during the day, I haven't been posting as much content as I would like. I haven't been able to get up and actually do any videos, but I'm going to try to give y'all as much content as I can. And then things are going to change. When the baby get here, y'all might get a lot of baby content. I don't know yet, but we're just going to take it one day at a time. Should I say that? But yeah, thank you all for listening to me rant. Again, if y'all have any similar situations or any advice, please let me know. Other than that, I will come back in like 2 weeks with the update, because my ultrasound, my growth ultrasound is Friday the 13th. And then I think that following Thursday, the 19th, is when I actually go back to see my doctor, which that's when we will talk induction or whatever. We'll go over the ultrasound results and stuff like that. So I will come back then and give y'all an update. So about 2 weeks from now. But yeah, I love y'all so much. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Other than that, I will see y'all in the next video.